Hello, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, it's another video. We are back to the AU engine. So in the last video we were discussing, we weren't too sure what we were going to do as that the engine had a bent rod. What we have done is, in probably some of the videos you would have seen, we had a spare engine sitting down yonder. We've pulled one of the rods out of that because that engine's going to get built eventually to be big horsepower. And we've pulled one of the good rods out of that thing because all the rods are actually fine on that one. We've chucked new bearings on everything and we've thrown that rod back into here. Now that might be dodgy, we don't care because it's going to keep running. We did check it, make sure everything was good. All the rods got tested and all that shit. So they're all sweet to go. Yeah, so it's had a fresh rebuild again for the second time. But yeah, we're just about to finish torquing down the head. Whole bottom end's already been redone. We've got our running oil ready to go again because it's got fresh bearings in it again. So again, we probably didn't have to do that, but it's better to do it while we had it apart anyway. So thanks for that, dogs. So yeah, we're just going to quickly torque down the head, get everything back in time. It should all be pretty much in time now anyway. Once that's all done, we'll bolt on all our accessories and throw it back in here and get it running tonight, hopefully. The big man himself has been putting in some big hours getting this back together again, so we're parts rocked up yesterday and it's already ready to go. So yeah, we'll crack on with it, get it done, and hopefully get a startup video by the end of this. All right, we've torqued the head down. We're going to get the cam in time, which we will do right now. Boom, and we're back in time now. How good is that? That was a crisp click. It was a crisp click. It's the crispest one you'll see this side of bloody Park Ridge. Chucking in our tensioner stuff now, and we're good to go. So we'll smack on our tappet cover, smack on our hot side and our cold side, and then it'll be off the engine stand and into God's gift. So we're sooting along nicely with this. All right, cue the time lapse. Okay, engine is all tidied up, ready to go. Just getting our handy dandy engine crane. It is getting very late. I think we got an hour till midnight, so we sort of want to get it in the car and running before it hits midnight. Otherwise, we're going to get all sorts of dramas. But yeah, off camera, we just hooked up the wiring, finished off the spark plugs, put new spark plugs in, gapped them up. New leads, obviously, well, same leads. We're going to get it on the crane. Then we're going to do our rear main. We're also going to fit the clutch back again. We are running the standard clutch. Well, not standard, we're running the clutch we ran last time. It is looking a bit shitty, but it'll do for the meantime. So yeah, smash all that out, and then it's into the car. And then once it's in the car, we probably only have maybe half an hour worth of work to do. We only have a few things to plug in, which is just our main harness, dump pipe, coolant lines for our turbski, obviously all our other piping and that to do, but hopefully once it's in the car it should get done pretty quick, eh? Done with enough time. Yeah. Sweet, we'll time lapse that going into the car. Just like that, the engine is back in once again. We've fitted our air conditioning compressor, refitting our power steering PAMP, about to do our dump pipe and all that side of it once Connor decides to get out the way. Then about gearbox back in, and then we are another step closer to getting this thing running tonight. All right, it might not look like much has been happening, but you know what they say, the 90% of the time is doing the last 10% of the job. So we've just been tidying up everything, putting belts on, putting thermos in, getting hoses on, getting everything run up. Jaden's under there now doing the clutch and bell housing, about to throw the gearbox in. Dump pipe's all done. But yeah, we are running out of time. It is getting close to midnight. If not, we can always come back tomorrow and do the start up and check it. Probably best considering this is a bit of a loud car. But it's all coming together nicely. Well, it's now 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the morning. We've managed to get everything sorted now. Just get the coolant into it. We won't be able to run it because it's loud as shit and it is the middle of the night. Jaden's just finishing up the drive shafts and all that nonsense. But yeah, with the power of editing, you'll see this running because I'll either come back tomorrow at some point and film us starting it up and checking over with the laptop that the health tech's all running good, and we'll take it for a test drive, make sure everything's happy days. And yeah, have to obviously, once it gets hot, bleed all the air out of the coolant, then do a final check to make sure we have no leaks anywhere. But yeah, everyone's pretty spent. We've been swinging spanners since 7, so good effort. So yeah, we'll cut till the next time we get it going.
The next day.
So welcome back. It's a new day, a new shirt. We're back in the same shed though. We were up till 2 o'clock today's morning, getting this thing all sorted. We are pretty much good to give it a key bang and get it going. We'll get the Heltec, our computer plugged into the Heltec, disable injectors so we can make sure we get oil pressure through everything. Then we'll make sure we can get it started. And then once there, we'll make sure everything's running good on the computer and then go for a test drive. We'll obviously have to throw the bonnet on, otherwise we'll get in trouble. All right, so unlike last time, we actually have a laptop instead of the desktop. So we've plugged into the Heltec. We actually have the fuel pump disconnected already because we were doing something else. So we're not going to disable injectors this time. So we'll wind it over, make sure the Heltec's reading good, make sure that all of our sensors are picking up. Then we'll plug in the fuel pump and hopefully it'll fire up. I need to find out where the big orange man is, so we'll give him a call and find out what he's doing. Alrighty, we've got our Heltec hooked up. We're obviously not going to see anything until we start cranking it. We obviously got battery voltage and all that other nonsense, but alright, we've activated our fuel pump. We had a loose wire down in here, so we fixed that. We're actuating the fuel pump now so we can get rid of all the air in the system. You can probably hear that from back here. Hopefully if that picks it up. Oh, good Lord. Sweet, we have fuel pressure. Yes, we do. I can't see exact, so all the shit's in the way. But it's up there, where it should be. Well, we'll change some plugs around.
A few moments later.
Hey! There's that. Ooh. Yeah. Yes. So she's running. We'll get up to temp, get the air out of our cooling system, and then take it for a lap with the Heltec hooked in. Okay, we're letting it run idle a bit high. We're just bedding in all the rings and all that other shit. It does have running oil in it, so we're going to do, I think, 700 Ks and drop that. But yeah, got all the air out of our cooling system. Everything on the Heltec is looking A-OK as well, which is fantastic. We'll drop it down to its normal idle in a sec, and then we might take it for a lap once we chuck the bonnet on. And while we're doing that, we'll make sure all of our sensors are picking up what they need to. We've also relocated that wastegate hose out the way, so it's never going to get caught again, hopefully. So yeah, happy days. Go for a quick bollocky. Got Captain Tune-em-all here. The laptops.
Just watch that boost pressure.
Call me McFarlane Tuning, mate. Just load it up there on the brake. That was 3 PSI. What's that sound? Sounds like an ant. Ah, tight.
That'd be bloody right. It's not one thing, it's another. We got down the road and got a flat, so. This is all part of it. How fun. We'll jack her up, put the spare on, get her done.
More moments later.
Alright, we're gonna try this again. Now got a new tyre. What's it meant to be running at?
40.
That was only 7.
What?
That was only 7.
Oh, 7. Please said 37.
No, that was only 7. Car is put back together. It is running fantastic. Got a few little things to tidy up. Idle air controller's playing up again, so we'll replace all that, and then we're good to go. So we'll finish the video off there, since there's not really much else to talk about. We'll put the bonnet back on. We did have the bonnet on for that street drive, obviously, because that's illegal to not do that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this 2-day long video. So yeah, thanks for watching. Keep on boosting, and we'll see you in the next video, whenever it comes out.